Captain Mark, and I'm from Chincoteague Island, Virginia. My family's been on the island here since the 1820s, and I want to tell you all about the Chincoteague Wild Pony Swim. I'm always excited to go out and see them swim, and I love to take photos of them just like you would. Look on my website, photographerimages.com, and you'll see them on there. You can purchase them. Have you ever thought about coming down here to see the Chincoteague Wild Pony Swim? Is it on your bucket list? Well, it's a good choice. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips from a local. I'm going to tell you the best way to see the Chincoteague Pony Swim, when it happens, what to bring, and what else to expect while you're here. Some of the great things to do in the area.
Your pocket.
You can get all kinds of nice photographs, and I hope you enjoy this entire video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and be sure to subscribe. Here they come. Yep, that smoke you're seeing, well, that's the smoke signal. When the tide is just right, the United States Coast Guard sends up that orange smoke to let everyone know it's time. And then the saltwater cowboys drive the wild horses off Aztec into the water and let them swim across. Just before that, they get their horses ready on the other side, so they're ready to meet the horses once they reach the shore. This is all run by the Chincoteague Volunteer Fire Company. I grew up on the same street as a fire company. You see, they've been doing this pony swim since 1925. My grandfather was in the fire company way back, near when they first started the pony swim.
Oh, look at that. See their little noses in there?
Just like you can see in this video, the best way to see the Chincoteague Wild Pony Swim is by boat and kayak. So come on out on the Aztec Explorer Tour and you'll see it great. Yeah, you can get some extraordinary photographs out in the boat and the kayak. And it's peaceful, close up, and downright magical to see it from the water. Once the ponies cross the channel over to Chincoteague, they take a break, but on their way over there, they're putting out some energy. We've even seen the horses swim over on their own on occasion, not very often, but we've seen them do it. We've been out here on the Aztec Explorer boat tour since 2001, and I've seen them swim over to my family's campground at Tom's Cove Campground before. Yep, they can swim over on their own. I've seen them swim over on other occasions, but yep, like I said, not very often. But this is a special event, and they swim over on Wednesday and they return back on Friday. Both days are great to see by boat or kayak. The Volunteer Fire Company do a great job, and that's something to watch also, and the Coast Guard and everybody involved in it. How great a job that they do. And this thing's been going on since 1925. It all happens at the end of July each year. Come out on the Aztec Explorer boat cruise or kayak tour, bring a snack with you. Bring some drinks and a camera, and yeah, you can sit back and relax. It's nice waiting for them as they're coming down to the shore, and once they start swimming, it's something else to see. Just think how many people have seen this years and years ago, and they're still doing it. These wild horses every day along the island are nice to see. wonder, do they remember that they did it last year? Probably. Some of these horses have been doing this probably for 20 years. The adults have. Of course, they sell the babies. That's the main reason that they swim them over. And after the auction, they do the return swim on Friday with the adults after they sell the foals. Yep, these wild horses cross this channel right here, and you can watch them from the boat and the kayak tour. You'll get some nice photos and videos of them swimming. It's about 300 yards all the way across, and the water's about 25 feet deep. It's an incredible sight. Oh yes, you're seeing it kind of like it happened way back in the 1600s when the wild horses first swam ashore from a Spanish shipwreck up on Chincoteague Island. Yes, these wild horses have been thriving ever since they first arrived here in the 1600s. Yeah, as you can tell, these ponies are strong. There's some strong wild horses. They're built tough because they grew up living on the island in this environment. And this swim is kind of like a rite of passage that they have. They've got it in their blood. Crossing from one side of the channel on Chincoteague there, where the wild ponies are gathered up and driven into the water by the saltwater cowboys, you can see the Chincoteague lighthouse in the background. Now, you can see that lighthouse when it's on every evening about 20 miles away. It still works, and it serves as a navigation aid. So yeah, the horses, when they swim across the channel, it's about 300 yards all the way across. I've ranged it off with a rangefinder. So yeah, you're looking at about 300 yards all the way across, and they swim either at low tide or high tide, whenever it's slack tide. And as you saw in the beginning of the video, that's how the Coast Guard determines when they're going to swim, and that's when they set off that signal. You can see it in the determination in their eyes. Yep. Each one of these ponies, from the young ones to the older ones, well, they've got the same mission, getting to the other side. And the way they move through the water, it's almost like they've done it 100 times before. Yeah, they've got a lot of air in their lungs. They've got big lungs and they're strong. And like I said earlier, even to do it on their own is something. All kinds of people come out and enjoy it, all the locals. Some of these people grew up here on Chincoteague. When I'm out here, I see people I grew up surfing with over at the beach, and you know, growing up with here in town. We've known each other, and so I see quite a few local people out here, and that's always fun to see.
Good swimmers out there.
Yes, the U.S. Coast Guard and the Volunteer Fire Company are watching closely, making sure that every single pony makes it across safely. It's a coordinated effort, and it's a great tradition, and they have decades of experience, both the horses and the volunteers that help them cross the channel. Many of the volunteers in the Chincoteague Volunteer Fire Department have been part of this event their entire lives, and it's nice to watch them as they aid these wild horses across with their boats. Some of their family roots tracing back to when the first original pony swim took place.
This is 2024, and it has holds too.
When you come out on the boat or the kayak tour for the pony swim, there's no need to dress up. Casual is perfect. It's all about relaxing and soaking in this moment.
Oh yeah, see that?
In fact, out here it feels like having a front row seat, just like sitting on the 50-yard line at the Super Bowl. It takes incredible teamwork and skill to keep those ponies together during the roundup. Saltwater cowboys, all the local firefighters, and volunteers, they ride out on their horseback through the thick marshes and waist-deep water, guiding the wild herd gently but firmly. Out on the water, well, the boats act as a barrier, keeping them ponies safe, and of course, during the swim, well, all the men and women that are watching them to make sure they go across safe, well, they know how these wild horses interact with the tides. My grandfather was in the volunteer fire company. Many of them have been part of the pony swim for decades. Some even following the footsteps of their fathers and grandfathers. Yep, during their return swim on Friday, after the foals have been gently auctioned to their loving homes, about 80 of them actually each year that are sold, which keeps the population under control on the island. Well, the remaining wild ponies, after they swim back across the channel to Chincoteague on Friday, well, we watched that too. That's really nice by boat and kayak. But, you know, once they swim back across, it's nice to watch the freedom that these wild horses have enjoyed for generations. Yeah, they go back and you can watch them as they gallop off into the marshes, just like we see them on a daily basis out on the Chincoteague Explorer Tour. Well, this is exactly where they belong. It's so peaceful. And in a world that moves so fast, there's something so deeply grounding about seeing these wild horses return to their home on their own. It's nature doing exactly what it's meant to do. You're going to enjoy it. On the kayak tour and the boat tour, you're right there, front row seat. Yep, either paddling alongside them or in the calm water on the boat, just sitting there watching them. Yep, just like we do on a daily basis out here from March through December. It's so nice to see these wild horses. They've been out here on the island since the 1600s, and you can become a part of that relationship with them when you're watching them. Tell you something about this area right here along the edge of the marsh back there where the horses took off. There's lots of clams and oysters. It's a great place for shellfish here. So I wonder what some of these people are eating. What did they bring for lunch with them? Maybe they brought some soft shell crabs. Oh, crab cakes, oysters, clams, flounder, striped bass. There's some great seafood restaurants. You can grab you some food and bring it on out here with you on the Chincoteague Explorer Boat Tour and Kayak Tour. Visit the website, ChincoteagueExplorer.com. Well, I hope you enjoyed these wild moments of the Chincoteague Wild Pony Swim here in Chincoteague Island, Virginia. Join us on the nature tour daily or during the pony swim. If you see any photos you like I captured, look at my website, photographerimages.com, and you can order them. And be sure to subscribe.